Hey, welcome to Resource Prepping. I'm your host, Greg. Yesterday, the missus and I, we were taking a road trip, and we had some errands to do in a different town, so we had a little bit of a road trip, and we ended up in Sandusky, completing our errands and everything. And on the way out of Sandusky, late in the afternoon, we decided to go through drive-through restaurant, Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken, which I've had before, and it is excellent. So if you ever get a chance to eat there, it is really good fried chicken. It's a knockoff of Famous Recipe Chicken, Kentucky Fried Chicken rather, but it's better in my opinion. And we went through the drive-through and made the commitment to get lunch, and I said I had a little bit of money. And I would buy lunch and dinner. So we got a big bucket of chicken, 20 pieces, plus 5 sides, and all the other stuff, plus a gallon of sweet tea. And the lady told us the bill, $70 for drive-through food. And I'm like, what? Now, we do not go out to eat as a rule of thumb. We very seldom go through drive-thrus. We very seldom go to restaurants, if at all, for a variety of reasons. But that was a sticker shock and a half as to how expensive food has gotten. I mean, we just not happening. Now, we'll order a pizza once in a while, and even then that has gone up considerably. This is why for all these years, we've been prepping, stocking up on food, stocking up on frozen food and everything else for days like this when I have to be reminded how expensive things have gotten in the real world because we prepare our own food. I know where my hands have been. I know how to prepare the food, and it is very good food. All you have to do is step on the scale and you'll see, we eat okay. But that was a sticker shock. And this is a direct result of the nonsense going on with the Green New Deal, the Biden administration, the inflation, and things to come. It's just absolutely ridiculous. This nonsense about not having natural gas stoves to cook on is just another attempt to control your lives. Now, there's a tremendous amount of pushback, and they're saying, okay, well, I guess we got caught, so we'll back off of it for now, just like everything else. Water restrictors, oh, we got to save the planet. You have to take 2 or 3 flushes instead of 1 in the toilet. You can only wash your hair every other day or every third day because there's not enough water to rinse it properly. Oh, you can use 1-ply toilet paper because we have to save the trees. It just never stops. And every chance they get, they want to control your life. They want to suck the joy out of living around here. And in the meantime, you see these illegal immigrants being put up in hotels in New York at taxpayer expense, being fed at taxpayer expense, clothed at taxpayer expense, and they're drinking, smoking dope, doing drugs, and wrecking these hotel rooms because it's free, because they can. Now they're having gang fights. Gee, I thought the liberals said that these were just poor, illegal immigrants looking for a better life. And they don't mean to do any harm to anybody. That's a lie, just like everything else these Democrats do. They're liars. These people are gangbangers, former military, former rivals. They're whooping it up on the American taxpayer dollar. And now they are doing harm to American citizens as well as harm to each other, and they don't care. It's time to put a stop to this. Be prepared. Eat at home. Know the food you have. Learn to stock up. And I know people say, well, it's so expensive, I can't buy this. That's nonsense. Rearrange your spending habits. Don't take out credit cards. Pay down your debt. Forget the Starbucks $5, $6, $7 coffee. Put it towards extra food. Forget bowling night, poker night, going to bars. I don't even know what a drink is anymore. I haven't had a drink in 30-some years. So I have no idea what the price of liquor is at a bar. But I know when I was drinking, my drinks were $5, and that was 30 years ago. Quit smoking. Get yourself right. Start growing your own food. Start raising your own food. Chickens. We got plenty of eggs. Even in the wintertime, we got plenty of eggs. These are the things why you should be prepping. These are the reasons you need to be prepping. We're not going to do that again. We're not going to go through, as much as we like the famous recipe chicken, and it is quality food, we can't afford $70. That'll feed us for 2-3 days. So you break it down, it's $20 a day, whatever. But we don't go out to eat. We don't go out buy lunches. We don't do anything. We fix our own. Thank you for liking and subscribing. I certainly do appreciate it. I'm just sharing the sticker shock with you. And it really was a sticker shock. It was nonsense. And the missus said we could have sat down and had a steak dinner. Now, the last time we ate at Outback, which was quite a few years ago, it cost me a $100 bill. And that's not happening again anytime soon either. For our holiday dinner, we bought a prime rib roast. I did. And for a small 5-pound prime rib roast, it was $80. Now, that fed us for 2-3 days. But this is how things have gotten so out of hand, and you already know that. You don't need to hear an old man lecturing you, but I'm in sticker shock, same as you. Thank you for liking and subscribing to Erie Shores Prepping. Please refer this channel. Greg out.